What's up, Nabs?
Oh.
As you can see here, Platinum has been sucking way too much free time.
Fuck you.
Oh,
A little
shit.
too much. You should probably calm down a little bit.
What's up, Nabs?
A little bit there.
Calm down. What's up, Nabs? It's Platinum TDX, the Dragon Xtreme, and welcome to a Dragon Ball Budoten discussion. Now, the topic for today is, can Dragon Ball Xenoverse, or does it have the potential to replace Raging Blast 2 as the main game for Dragon Ball Budoten?
So, basically, the way we're gonna word this out, I guess you could say, is, Dragon Ball Budoten is, for those of you that don't know, it's a fan fiction series created originally by me, and now Platinum works on it with me. But it uses video game gameplay, and it uses video game gameplay, and then it has its own complete storyline, and it's a continuation of Z, basically, of what we think should have happened after Z, and this whole thing just happened, and it's mainly a Raging Blast 2 series, because again, kind of plugging my old series on this, but the origins of Budoten, it was originally because there was this thing that I watched, it was by this guy named Sunak, and he was reenacting Dragon Ball Z on Raging Blast 2 only, and I was watching this, I'm like, hey, that's kind of cool, it can't be too hard to do that, and so I didn't understand shit for what I was getting ready for, and so I went in with my little fuck was that shit called? I forgot what it was called, but one of those little shitty cameras, and I fucking put it on the tripod. I didn't even go into a replay, it was just a legit battle. Just Goku versus Piccolo versus Kid Gohan. Goku, Piccolo, and Kid Gohan versus Raditz. That was it. And we did little things that had to be done. That was the first episode of the reenactment ever. And then it went on to be reenacting everything, like every command in the series ever, fighting-wise. Not like dialogue, because I didn't know how to do that at the time because I was dumb. But I ended up just doing a lot of Raging Blast 2 stuff, but both Sunak and I realized there's no way to do all of Dragon Ball Z with just Raging Blast 2, because there are certain components that are not in the game that are in other games, like, for example, Cell, like when he went to his semi-perfect form, and when he, like, fucking gets in that giant form and he's about to blow up. That's impossible to do with Raging Blast 2. That whole part is basically impossible to do. And so, we used Tenkaichi 3, both of us, actually, and we did that, and...
Budokai 1.
Well, yeah, but we didn't have that. But yeah, Budokai 1, and like we didn't use cutscenes really, but that's how the reenactments happened, and then it went on to Budoten, and Budoten was completely like the continuation of Raging Blast 2. Well, Raging Blast 2.
What
the continuation, the continuation of Z.
Raging Blast 2 has story mode.
Yeah, right. And because I had so much experience with Raging Blast 2 by doing the reenactments, because I got better with editing as time went on, and I got like a little bit better quality, I got a little bit better of a camera, and then eventually, once I got to season 4 of Budoten, I got a capture card, and that's when Budoten turned for the best. But, like, my editing was okay, and then I was just like, you know, why don't I just go and make my own series, and just, like, script it, and I'll script each combo, and I'll put dialogue, and it turned out awesome. Well, in my eyes, because I didn't know that there were other fan fictions out at the time, and I didn't actually know that until about probably a year after I made Budoten, and I looked and I saw like Dragon Ball Shinin and like little stuff like that, but little stuff, yeah, little stuff. But then I was like, oh wow, this isn't really good, and so, and then I just started to get better, and there's big plans for, anyway, Raging Blast 2 is the main game. And so, the topic of this video is, can it be enough? Or, well, can it have the potential to be... does it have the potential to be the main game for Budoten instead of Raging Blast 2?
Raging Blast 2 instead of Raging Blast 2 what? You mean Xenoverse?
Universe, yeah.
Now, in my eyes, Xenoverse has almost everything that Raging Blast 2 has had to offer so far, including a robust fighting system, including a good roster,
Yeah, 'cause
including...
we both got out to the GameStop and played the demo for a good bit today, but I have to do more because I have to get gameplay, because I was stupid and went alone and didn't have anyone to record it for me, so yeah, I have to go back and get gameplay, but yeah.
Yeah, and my 3 videos will be playing right now. But, it's just... It has the fighting system, the character roster, and some cool shit like character creation. But it just overall has a good amount of convenience, like convenient components that could make Raging Blast 2 look like a side game now. Even though Raging Blast 2 still has a couple of things that over on Xenoverse, like the powering up animations, the powering up auras, just the cutscenes. It could really be something special if we could implement Xenoverse into Budoten. Well, we can. We can implement it, but it would be very special if Raging Blast 2 was a side game and Xenoverse was the main game, and just to see the two working together could really complement each other. Just because with the old Dimps games, the models were just, and with Xenoverse the models are still, but you know. It's still going hand in hand with Raging Blast 2, and the animations are way better now. There's still a lot more to be done. The maps, there's new maps for one, because in Dimps games, maps were just more like backgrounds, but now they're actual maps.
Yeah.
Just like Raging Blast 2's, and to implement, like, I can imagine in my head right now, Raging Blast 2, Ultimate Tenkaichi, and Xenoverse working together to create like a good episode of Budoten, like the combat system from Xenoverse, the Raging Blast 2 like dialogue sequences or whatever. And even so, Xenoverse has good camera options because you can lock on and off, which is very, very,
yeah, that's very
needed.
useful for Budoten. Because like the way dialogue works is I have to like go in this weird angle to where the camera of Raging Blast 2 is facing the face of the front of the character in Raging Blast 2.
And luckily they don't look up.
It's really wonky to do that in Raging Blast 1, as you'll see in this week's episode of Budoten, because that's something that happens. But it's very wonky because in order for that angle to look right, I have basically what I do is I have 2 controllers, and I have one character be let's say I have Goku as player 1 and Vegeta as player 2, and I want Goku to talk. I'd have Vegeta go around Goku, fly above him, so that way the camera of Goku that's following Goku is looking at his face. But if I do that in Raging Blast 1, it's really, 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 really close to his face. So you literally only see their head and a little bit of the map behind them. So it looks really wonky. But with Raging Blast 2, it's like zoomed out more and you can see their body and it looks good. And yeah, that's good if we can lock off, and if we can, like, because I noticed that since you can lock off, that works perfectly fine, because you can literally go anywhere on the map and you'll get the whole body, so yeah, that's good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And especially since you can go on land and run, it's just...
Running will be fun in this thing that we're planning. By the way, this thing that we're planning, believe me, it's paining me not being able to say what it is, but...
When like, Xenoverse comes out, and after Season 8's, like, midway, we can probably release a lot of details on it.
Well, we're not going to release details, but we're kind of going to say, like,
well, like, it's going to be hints. It's going to be hints.
Yeah. And we'll say, like, this is going to happen, we don't know when, or it'll be like, this is going to happen, this is going to be when it comes out, and there you go.
And believe it or not, wink, wink, there might be some people you know in it.
Maybe.
But... Xenoverse has great potential to bring Raging Blast 2 as a side game now. It has very, 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 very good potential.
Yes.
And that's all we can say for right now. We have to play the game a lot more. We have to get the full game. And just stay tuned to Megman and I's channel for more Xenoverse, well, my channel for Xenoverse content, and Mega Man's channel for his upcoming gameplays, but Budoten, I'll link the time traveling saga in the description below along with Mega Man's channel. You guys can check it out. So far it's really good. Go subscribe to Mega Man 570. Yeah, my name's Platinum TDX, the Dragon Xtreme. Subscribe if you're new to become a Nab. See you guys later. Bye!
See, just let me